Am I the only one who has been puzzled by Jacob's innovative way of raising cattle? Of course, it's in the Bible. First, he started off by meeting with his father-in-law and master Laban, and then agreeing that his wage would be all the spotted, speckled, and brown animals that were born. Laban had no problem with it, and then he just carried all the animals that were spotted, speckled, or brown away from the animals that were white, and gave Jacob the white animals to raise, which made it practically impossible for Jacob to produce any animal that was spotted, speckled, or brown. But Jacob didn't mind, he didn't bother. He carried these white animals and he traveled 3 days' journey away from Laban and the colored animals. When he got there, he had a strategy. What he did was that he got the branches, the sticks from plants whose bark could peel easily. Plants such as poplar, hazel, chestnut, all of which are unknown to regular people like us today, right? But then he got these branches and he peeled the barks from it, making stripes with it. And then he placed it at the water troughs where the animals came to drink water, especially when they were mating. But he did this only for the healthy, strong animals. He didn't do this with the weak animals. He allowed them mate without looking at the sticks. What was the result? Of course, the healthy animals that were white produced healthy animals, but they weren't white. Rather, they were either spotted, speckled, or brown. Then the other animals that didn't look at the sticks, they also produced animals that were white, but they were weak. It only goes to show, of course, the lesson that what you behold determines what you birth. The things that preoccupy your mind determines the product of your life. Whether you believe it or not, it is true. What is occupying your attention today is influencing your character, desires, and ultimately your life, whether you know it or not. But think about it. Even though this is true, is it really possible that the sticks outside of the animals were able to influence the genetic makeup of the animals? I would say most unlikely. It's really not about what Jacob did. It's more about what God did. What did God do? Because even Jacob himself, he admitted that while the animals were mating, he saw in a vision, he saw how the animals that mounted them were colored animals, either ring-streaked, speckled, brown animals. Even though in the physical, it was white animals that were mounting the female ones, the other ones, right? But why? It's because actually an animal could be white but still carry the gene for skin color, though it is not expressed. And that's the reason why dark persons like myself could give birth to fair children. Yeah, and I'm sure you know a few examples also yourself. But then what God did was that when animals were mating, he ensured that the sperm and the egg from both of them carried the gene for skin color, so that when they met, it would be fully expressed in their children. That's so profound. And so why did God do this? Because he was trying to vindicate Jacob, to reward him for all the injustice he has received of the hands of Laban over the years. And it's so profound. So it's not about what Jacob did, it's about what God did. And this should humble us. No matter what you're doing to succeed today, well done and fine. But remember, it is in the hand of the Lord to make great. It is his blessings that make it rich and added no sorrow with it. It is the Lord that giveth the power to get wealth. So don't come out and tell us this is what I did, XYZ. Yes, you did that, but you should also have the humility to acknowledge that if not for the hand of God, all that I did would be a bundle of nothingness. Because, listen, there are people doing the exact same thing you are doing, yet it is still a bundle of nothingness till now. The hand of God has been good to you. Won't you give him glory? It's not about what you did, it's about what God did. And so you must learn to cultivate the habit of giving God praise and glory for things that are done. Increase the speed at which you do it. You don't delay in doing it. And increase the sincerity with which you do it. That, my friend, will definitely be exceptional, above average, and strikingly phenomenal. My name is Wisdom Jagbo, and this is Creativity Reaching You all the way from the land of Jado.